Alright, so now we proceed with some other questions. And again, I apologize for the untidiness for the last question. Alright, so we draw this orange line to really separate what we're doing. This one is going to be a little bit tedious, but we can do it. I believe in you. Alright, so Jane put $800 into a savings account that earns 6.5% per annum for the first 3 months and 2.25% thereafter. Alright, how much did she save in 1 year? That's one question. In 18 months, that's another question. And in 2 years, that's another question. Alright, so I want you to notice something. There's 2 different interest rates being applied to her savings. The 6.5 for the first 3 months and the 2.25 thereafter. Alright, so we must calculate the accumulated amount at the 6.5% first. We calculate the accumulated amount at the 6.5% first, and then we take that amount and accumulate it at this percent. Alright, let's see what I mean. A is equal to, in this case, the principal is going to be 800 multiplied by 1 plus, so the 0.065 is applied for the first 3 months. So we must represent this 3 months in years, which is going to be a quarter of a year. Accumulate this. Alright? Which is going to be 800 multiplied by 1 plus bracket 0.065 times 0.025. Close bracket twice. This is the amount. 813. So that's what you will get at the end of the first 3 months at the 6.5%. You will then take that amount and accumulate it at 2.25% for the remainder of the investment. So, the first one said, how much did she save in 1 year? We calculated the first 3 months already and got this. So we want to know, how much will this accumulate to at the end of the remaining 9 months? Because we calculated 3 months already at this rate, we want to know what this will accumulate to at the end of the remaining 9 months for the year. Do you see what's going on? So we accumulated this at 6.5% for the first 3 months and got this. Now, this is the rate that will be applied thereafter. So if we were to calculate the accumulation at the end of a year, already accounting for the first 3 months, 9 months will remain. And we must accumulate this amount for 9 months. Let's do it. At the new interest rate, of course. There we go. Multiplied by the remaining 9 months, which is represented as 3/4 of a year. Alright, and this will be represented as what? 813 times 1 plus 0.0225 times 0.75, right? Because 3/4 is the same as 0.75. If you put it in your calculator 3 over 4, you will get 0.75. Close the bracket twice, and this is what we get. 826.72. Alright? Good. We have the same thing to do for 18 months. Alright? The first 3 months is calculated at this interest rate, which we already have here. But the remaining 15 months will be calculated at this interest rate. I hope you're following, because the first 3 months was already calculated at this interest rate, which is this. We don't need to calculate this part of it again. We can just use the 813 we calculated at the 6.5% for 3 months, which is a quarter of a year. Alright, so all we need to do now is to, this is part I, this is part I2. We will accumulate 813 by the 0.0225 multiplied by 15 over 12. Alright. 18 months. They want to know how much the account will accumulate in 18 months. This is a different question. But we already know that the first 3 months accumulate to this. So we just take this value here and accumulate it for the remaining 15 months. The remaining 15 months. These questions are tricky, yo. These questions are tricky. Might need to watch it a few times, but that's okay. We're here to help. Alright. We need to accumulate it for the remaining 18 months. No, the remaining 15 months. But we need to represent the 15 months as years. So we represent the 15 months as years by dividing it by 12. Alright, and now we put this in our calculator. 813 times 1. Oh wait, 1. Plus bracket 0.0225 close bracket times 15 over 12 close bracket, close bracket, close bracket. Alright, here we go. Oh damn, my bad. I guess I added an extra bracket, right? Let's just cancel one of the brackets and see what we have now. Oh damn, no. Alright, cool. So we get our calculator and we say 813 multiplied by 1 plus 0.0225 multiplied by, let's just put a bracket here, bracket 0.0225 times bracket 15 over 12 close bracket, close bracket, close bracket, right? Yeah, great. So now we have 835.8. Because we have a 5 here, we can round it up and get 87. Alright, yeah. And we do the same thing for the 2 years. We accumulate the 813 for the remaining 18 months because we already did the first 3 months at this rate and got this value. So we're going to accumulate this value for the remaining 18 months, which is 1.5 years. So we're going to do that. And 0.0225 times 1.5, which is equal to, let's just work that now, 813 times 1 plus bracket 0.0225 times 1.5 close bracket close bracket. I added the bracket right here, right? Great. Equal 840.44. Wow. That was hard. That was hard. Like, give yourselves a round of applause. That was a hard one. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be like, it's like CSEC will rarely give a question this difficult, but if you can handle this, there's nothing they can throw at you that you can't handle. All right, I'm gonna tone down the difficulty after this. All right, because this was really hard. I didn't realize it until I'm doing it now. It's it's really hard. All right, so you guys rewatch this video. All right, this is a really hard one. Rewatch this video as much as you need to understand what I'm saying. And if you don't hesitate to send me an email or to shoot something in the comments saying that I don't get it. And I'll work another example and another example and another example until you get it. Because we need you to be at your best for the CSEC exam mathematics. All right, J2T. We have a lot more to go. Stay tuned.